Hey guys, let's make some cookies today.
You need all your ingredients, which is flour, baking soda, salt, brown and white sugar, peanut butter, butter, vanilla, eggs, and of course, chocolate chip. So we're going to start off with flour. We're going to need 1 cup and a half cup of flour. And if you want to get some counting in, just use the half cup and count it 3 times. Great way to introduce halves and wholes, mom and dad. Into our flour, we're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. So again, we can start counting the quarters 3 times. Let's do this. 1, 2, and 3. And we also need to add a pinch of salt. And we'll mix and start on our wet ingredient. Next, we've measured out a whole cup of peanut butter that we're going to put into a separate bowl. I have a stand mixer. You can just use your hands if that's what you have. We're going to add that to our bowl, but not before we give the good boys a chance to lick off the peanut butter, because they've worked hard today too. So, feeding your furry sous chefs, you can then add butter, a whole stick, to your mixer with the peanut butter. This is a half cup. So, after whipping the butter and peanut butter together, add a half a cup of brown sugar packed down, and then another half cup of white sugar. Then mix that all together and cream it up. Alright, now we're going to add 1 egg to our mixture without getting any shells in there. Sploosh. Dash of vanilla. You can measure, but I don't like to. Vanilla's just that good. We are gonna whisk this together and make sure all of our salt and baking powder is fully combined with our flour before we add it to the wet ingredients. We're gonna start this on low so we don't make a huge cloud in our kitchen. All right, our last step for the mixing is to add in our chocolate chips. I put about a cup in there. You can use as much as you'd like, as chocolatey as you'd want to make it. And then once it's all mixed together, we will put them into balls on a cookie sheet and bake them. Then we scoop them into balls. We want to make them about the same size so they cook the same, but remember, if you're cooking with your child, it's going to be imperfect, and that's okay. Just make sure your oven is at 350, and we'll bake them for 10 minutes. Moms and dads, it's also important to remember when you're baking with your child at home, there's so much to learn, not only just measuring and counting, but also you'll notice on the packaging of your food, there's lots of words and letters that we could talk about with their child just to point out and see if they can recognize them, associate them with their name or maybe a family member's name. So those are really great opportunities to talk about the different things we notice on packaging and just incorporate lots of different learning experiences at home while we're having fun together and making memories. Guys, after these cookies come out of the oven, they are going to be so warm and delicious. I hope you enjoyed baking with me today. I hope you have the best Christmas, and I can't wait to see you after Christmas break. Talk to you later.